Hi, Cancer. This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple cards of the Oracle. Then I'm going to do your reading and then clarify it. So, let's get started on your reading. See what's going on for you, Cancer. All right. Wow. Okay. So, definitely you're needing to go within, really needing to, get grounded, because you have the grounding card here and it says, go deep, explore your roots. Definitely, take some time away from the media, social media, or even just people gossiping or talking negative. Get away from all that for a little bit. I'm not saying like change your whole lifestyle, unless you want to, but definitely clear your energy. Okay, because you also have this mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you, going through a big huge healing, having that energy, or that having the getting grounded and clearing your energy, because I feel like you're needing to do that. Okay, because it's like they're asking you to clear your energy so that you can really see things clearly, and really just feel better. Cancer. Wow. All right. That's very nice. All right, so let's get started on your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I think I'll use these first. This is for Cancer Spirit for their highest good. All right, one card for the current. So you have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is definitely talking about, really be grateful for everything that you have. Really see your achievements. Stop acting like, you haven't done anything in life, because you have. Okay, really see your achievements. Really see how you accomplish things, and really just have gratitude for everything that's going on. Really, it's good or bad. Just have gratitude. One for the situation, the Five of Cups. Still holding on to the past. Maybe you're disappointed about everything that has happened, that has been going on. And I feel like you need to try to leave that behind, because there is definitely some opportunities around you, but you're not really seeing them. I feel like you could also be feeling like you're going through some kind of shame, like feeling, not only just feeling regret, but like, maybe things like I shouldn't have done this or shouldn't have done that. One for the past or now. The Moon card. The Moon is saying that really trust your intuition, that there are times that you may not be seeing clearly, but I feel like you're going through a huge change right now. I feel like you need to get yourself grounded. And I feel like you're going through a healing also. Really trust that intuition, though. One for the what's hidden. The Page of Wands. Wanting something different. Really believing in yourself. Really know that everything is in divine timing. Okay, no matter what. Even if you feel like, even if you feel like, I know I was going to get this. I know, you're wanting it very quickly, but I feel like everything is in divine timing. It will be given to you when the divine wants to give it to you. Whether you believe that or not, it's the truth. Um, Cancer. But I feel like you're wanting something new. I feel like you're ready for it, but I feel like you need to have patience for everything. I feel like there's messages coming in for you also. One for the hopes and fears. Yeah, the Seven of Swords here. I feel like you've been through a lot of like you still feel like you've been betrayed about things. Feel like there could have been some kind of talking behind your back, or something that has been going on in your life, and I feel like there could have been just some kind of betrayal going on. Um, you have one for what you need to do now. You have the Two of Cups. Let me see if I can move everything this way, because I'm going in one way here. You have the Two of Cups. I feel like there could be an offer coming in. I feel like you making a decision very soon also. Um, One for what you need to work on. The Five of Swords. You really need to leave that anger, that really, you have a lot of anger here. There's very upset about something that's been going on. And then one for the outcome. Four of Cups. Try to leave things behind. Like stop being so unfocused. Like that's why you needing to ground yourself, because you need to clear that energy. Really needing to clear that energy, because you're very disconnected about things. Like really not seeing things like you should be. At the end of the tarot deck, you're really definitely looking for answers. You have the Queen of Swords, wanting to see clearer, wanting, they're asking you to stand your ground, that you will have that clarity on things, but you're just needing to have patience for everything, okay? And then you have the Seven of Cups here, definitely trying to make a decision about something, but they're asking you to be realistic about things, okay? Like, no, don't just go and do things, really be realistic on how you're going to do it, and how things are going to happen, just really be real about it. All right, Cancer, so let's see what's going on. My goodness. A lot of energy going on, you guys. A lot of energy. That's why you need to ground yourself, be outside for a little bit, even just for a small amount of time. Just get yourself out there. The Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Cancer? Wow. All right. So definitely feel like you're definitely going to move forward no matter what. I feel like there's new things coming into your life, like new ideas, wanting to do something different, not staying in the same place, which is very nice. Definitely leaving this Five of Swords behind. You see him and he's like, I'm feel angry, I feel frustrated, but you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me from creating what it is that I wanting to do, and that's you. Having the ideas, having wanting to learn, having the opportunities to do something different, and I feel like you will. I feel like you're also having financial opportunities around you, and also be grateful for everything that's going on. Learning new things, putting your ideas out there, wanting to create something different, for yourself, or for just to get your hands in there, being more creative, which is very nice. Definitely moving forward. I like that a lot. You have the Five of Cups here, and why is the Five of Cups here? So you have 555, so you're going to go through a lot of changes here, okay? One more card. Aw, nice. All right, so with the Five of Cups, like I said, there is definitely a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment, that's keeping you from seeing all these opportunities that are around you. And there's something here that they're asking you about, like really wanting you to really trust yourself, really finding your strength to believe in that things are definitely going to get better and they're not going to stay the same. That you may be going through a lot right now, feeling a lot, seeing a lot, and just going through a lot, but you got to be hopeful. Find your strength to continue to keep going, and definitely find your patience about everything that has happened also. That this person here, the Star card, it's about renewing yourself and not staying in the same place as you have been before, the regret or the disappointment, because it's keeping you from seeing the opportunities around you. That yes, you're wanting to do things differently, but it's also taking courage and confidence and knowing that things are going to fall into place and believing that they will also. Try to leave yourself away from that Five of Cups, because you will. You're definitely trying to very much, because I can see it here. But you still need to get yourself grounded, okay? Like clear that energy. And the best way to do it is like really spend time outside, or get yourself into some water, swimming or showering, whatever, get away from the media. Get away from all this negativity that's around you. You have the Moon card for the pastor now, and I do believe that it's now. I feel like you're needing to trust your intuition now. You have that inner knowing, so they're asking you really use it, really trust it. Okay. You have the Page of Wands here, and why is the Page of Wands here? One more card. Really communicate better, also, you guys. Sometimes you tend not to communicate better. Good, your words, like I just did. Communicate better. Really get your point across. Because the King of Swords is here, and yes, he's very strong-willed. He's very bold. Yes, he can do all that, but he's very harsh. He can be very mean at times. So, and sometimes he doesn't realize it because he's so bold and he's so fierce. That he's like, you know what? do this and da, 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 but he doesn't really mean it. But sometimes you just got to watch your P's and Q's on that, okay? So be careful. And I do feel like you're definitely wanting something different, and you will have it, but you just got to believe. And that's something that you're needing to work on, believing. Wow. All right. And then you have the Eight of Wands here. So really speak your truth and what you're thinking about. Okay. Really get your point across and speak your truth. Embrace the truth about things also. I'm getting that message here, and admit to yourself, be truthful to yourself about the things that you need to do to move yourself forward. Okay. Embrace this truth that's around you, that you're thinking about. Like, really be real about everything that's going on, because you also have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is definitely saying you are going to move forward, but embrace the truth of everything. Okay, like really see things for what they are. Really know that, admit to yourself that things are going to get better and things are going to move forward. That, be real with yourself. Okay, because I do feel like there's a lot of change coming in for you, and I feel like there's unexpected messages coming through also. But you're very strong-willed, and you're knowing how to handle all that no matter what. But I do feel like you're going to embrace it, embrace the truth, whatever it is. You're going to say something or do something, and you're going to go forward from everything. Like, maybe there was a truth that you were needing to hear or say, because you're being strong, you're being bold, and you're moving forward from all that. You're wanting to move forward, which is good. You have the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? One more card. Wow. So I feel with the Seven of Swords that's here, I feel like, there's been some kind of betrayal for you, and I feel like it has changed you a lot. You're seeing things very differently now, because you're definitely not the same person that you used to be, because the Death card is definitely here. And the Death card is talking about changes, that you do changes for yourself, around you and within you, because you're not that person anymore that you used to be. If you really think about it and step back and look at it, you have changed a lot. You've grown, you have a lot of ideas, you want to put things out there, you want to do things differently, and that's beautiful. They're asking you to really trust your feelings on how you're doing things, nurture yourself and be loving and caring like you are. There's a new person coming in also for you. If you don't have a love interest, there's definitely somebody new coming in. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. I feel like your cup is overflowed also, and this is definitely a new path that you're starting very soon. The Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for what you need to do now? Hold my card. So there is an offer coming in for you, definitely, and definitely moving forward from a lot. Really trust the process on things, okay? And really, there's a decision that you're going to contemplate. Really look at that decision closely. Try to focus on the good things, the positive things, instead of the negative. Because I feel like you're very disconnected on things, like not really focusing. But because you're not really grounded, you're not really, you don't have that. It's like there was a lot of things that are going on in your life that are making you feel like that. You're going through transformation, you're going through healing, you're needing to get grounded, stuff like that. You're needing to trust your intuition, but you'll be okay, because you're definitely moving forward from this, because you have the Four of Wands, so it's good. You know, um, it's good, very good. You don't need to stay in that Four of Cups feeling disconnected, feeling like things are passing you up. You're going to get an offer. Things are going to change for you for the better and not the worse. You have the Five of Swords here for what you need to do. Need to work on. I'm sorry. One more card. Yes, definitely. All right. So what you're needing to do is let go of the past. Okay, really let go of it. I feel like you're still angry with it, whatever betrayal it was that you went through, whatever things that you have been going through. I feel like you're still holding on to it, and you're needing to let that go. Okay. I feel like you're needing to save money also, but leave this frustration, this anger, move forward from it, because it's clearly showing here that you need to. Okay, no matter what, really take your time with things and everything that's going on in your life, good or bad. Really take it, go forward with everything. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something and not wanting to go through these changes, not letting the change come in. And you're needing to do this because it's like the universe or whoever you're believing is pushing you forward to something better. And then you have the Four of Cups here. And why is the Four of Cups here? One more card. So the Four of Cups is talking about really seeing more clearly on things. You know, I feel like you've been disappointed in the past, but that there are things that are going to come to a close. You know, it's done, it's over with. It's time to move forward. That no matter what, even if things have ended, it's time for you to move forward because this is the time for you to do it. You know, you see this person, you know, it's done, it's over with, it's closed. You know, now it's time to move on to the Ace of Swords, you know, because you don't want to stay here. You know, you want to move on, and definitely there's definitely a new path coming through for you. But focus. It's time to focus. Stop looking at the disappointment. Stop looking at the hurt. Just keep going forward. Go with the flow on things. Let things come in. You know, trust yourself. You know, try your best to move forward, but also remember that things are going to change for you, but it's also in divine timing. Okay? But I do feel like it's going to move you forward no matter what because you have a lot of ideas. Things are clearing up, things are moving forward. But believe that it will. Okay? Wow, nice. All right, so, oh yeah, definitely moving forward. All right, so, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.